That didn't take long. The 6-piece Monet Magic SunPatiens collection.
My pick.
This is your pick. You're
Yes,
going to get
dear.
all 6, $29.98. In fact, when we were showing some of the Facebook pictures from last hour, few people showed their beautiful SunPatiens. But Philip, we've never seen this collection before.
We have not, and I saw this at the Dallas Arboretum when Doug and I were visiting there last year. And by the way, it was in August. It was, and it's hot in Dallas. These were out in full baking sun. And if you think, well, impatiens, you know, they're going to have to be in the shade. These are SunPatiens. They will grow in the shade and the sun, even in Dallas. And I love the color combination. They came up with this. I just saw it and I thought we'll just copy it. And that's what we did. You can break it all up into different colors or mix it all together. You're getting 2 each of 3 different colors in this collection. So you're getting 6 plants in the collection, and it is stunning, stunning to see.
Look at
if
that.
all you know how to do is water, you're in good shape with this.
So now, as you explained to me, you saw this color combination at the Dallas Arboretum, but when you decided to bring it to QVC and QVC2, you're the one who named it Monet's Magic.
I did, because Doug and I were looking at it. He said, what would you call that collection? I said, well, it looks like a Monet painting.
Yeah.
And I said, I would call it Monet Magic. And sometimes I had to think about them overnight to come up with a name, but that was instant, because that's what it looked like. These are the colors that you see in a lot of Monet's paintings, you know, the big dots of color. And it was just so handsome.
So pretty.
And it was an unusual collection. Most of our other collections, Merlot Magic is the centerpiece of all the other collections. This one doesn't have that wine colored one in it. So it's got more of these pastel colors in it. So it's a nice icy look.
Yeah.
It
Let's
makes
go
the
through
summer
it.
look cooler.
So you're going to get 6 actively growing plants, and you'll get 2 of each color, starting right here with this gorgeous apricot blush.
And that's just really beautiful. I'm tell you what, that one right there is
is that
actually
Princess Pink?
Pink.
I apologize. That is Princess Pink, which is that soft pink.
Yeah, we got that one, and then there's that perfect lavender right there, which is called Orchid Crush. And then next to it, we've also got the apricot blush.
Oh my gosh, so
2
pretty.
each. And by the way, just to give you some idea, I want to show you the structure of the plant, because you can see the color. You can see, by the way, this is one plant. By the end of the season,
6 of them.
this is what yours can look like. But look down in there. Regular impatiens, when you look down in there, you can be seeing the ground. This is wide open, and there's foliage down there. There are buds down in there.
I was going to say, you've got something down here that's ready to start to bloom again.
It is absolutely dense with color. This is one pot. Look at this. Look at that. This is one. And are they tough or what? This is what they do.
Now, I
wouldn't be without them.
I picked one of these because I figured you had a few to spare.
I do. I have plenty. They'll make more.
Take a look at this gorgeous flower I just picked. It is
big.
Absolutely spectacular. It is big. Look, it's just so you can see with my palm.
But that is the color, I think, that sets the tone for the entire collection.
It sure is. And those heart-shaped petals, look at that.
But it added that
They're
frosty
so soft,
look,
yeah.
and it cools the summer down. Because you think about it, and what I loved about it, where they had them in Dallas, you know, usually when you've got trees in your area of your yard, then it goes to hot sun, you have to change plants. But this was nice because you could run the same plants from the sun into the shade without having to change plants, so it gave a uniformity to the border.
Look how pretty these
Yeah.
are. Just gorgeous. It
Good
is
looking.
a really, really pretty collection. And actually, I didn't feel bad about picking that at all, because right where I picked, there's about a half a dozen more coming
Buds
up
like
here.
crazy.
I mean, they're all over. Just, you know, dozens and dozens ready to bloom. You can see it as the camera comes in. They're loaded.
But they're sturdy. They also don't get diseases like the regular impatiens do. Much sturdier plants, bigger bloomers. This is our, by the way, SunPatiens, our #1 annual. That's what everybody wants, and that's why we have it on auto delivery. You're gonna love
thank you for
these.
reminding me about that. So if you love this collection and you already know you want them this year and you want them next year, you can go on auto delivery. We'll send them out to you again in 2019. Free shipping and handling as well. You get to keep the same price.
Lock it in.
Now, the reason we do that is because we can't always say for sure that we're going to even do Monet's Magic again next year. But if we have people on auto delivery, whatever we get, you're guaranteed. Now, Philip.
And we've already sold out of collections already this season.
We have.
Collections are completely gone. You get no gold star for waiting. In fact, you might not get anything for waiting.
Right. And it sure looks beautiful with the butterfly bush, my word.
Well, that's why I brought the butterfly bush over to show you how
perfect.
this has got all of those colors. So if those of you who got this and you want something to go with it, take a look at these SunPatiens. How perfect are these together? It couldn't be any better.
All right, now take me through. I got us a
Okay.
little off track here. I know you're trying to show us how they're going to
This
come.
is the way they'll come to you. Nice, well-rooted plants, and you're thinking, well, I don't know about that. Well, I'm telling you, I do, because I've grown these. People on Facebook, the reason they order them every year is because they work. They're well branched early on, as you can see. Regular impatiens, you've got one stem sticking up. This is sturdy, sturdy. After 6 or 7 weeks, this is what it becomes.
6 or 7 weeks.
Look, a nice dense plant. That's what it becomes. Then, towards the end of the summer,
Oh my goodness.
you've got the big plants. Now, you think about this. I'm gonna pick this one up again while I still got the
Good thing
energy
you've been
to do
lifting
it.
weights.
Isn't it? But think about how many plants you would have to buy at the nursery or the box store to fill a pot. This is one plant.
And you're getting 6 of
And
them.
you're getting 6, and I love the look of the one plant in there more than I do. You know, when you've got 6 or 7 different things in there, it looks like a dog's dinner to me. I want something beautiful.
I am going to say that. When I don't like something,
Nothing
I'm going
but
to say,
scraps.
I'm going to say, that looks like a dog's dinner. I will be quoting you often, my friend.
Well, that's Mississippi coming out.
You're the best. Okay, well, look at these colors. You have the corals, the lavenders, the soft pink, and those 3 colors, you get 2 of each. Wow.
Yeah, and that's what I was wowed. And when we turned the corner, and I'd have
That
to
does
tell you,
not look like a
you can
dog's
tell,
dinner.
I'm used to running my mouth a whole lot. And everybody on QVC who's successful are the ones that got in trouble for talking in class. Well, now we got a job doing
You know, if my mother would have just known that someday her daughter would get paid for talking, it would have saved us both a lot of headache.
And not as many spankings. That's what I like too. But when Doug and I turned the corner though, because we're always jabbering away about this, he and I both just stopped. We just stopped and we just looked at it. It's like suddenly like a rainbow had appeared.
Wow.
But it was these gorgeous colors, and we didn't know what it was. It had drawn us to it. So we started looking to see what varieties. We knew the varieties, started examining the varieties in the collection. And that's what we saw. Now that's a different colored collection right there. That's not the one we're showing. But the one that
But it'll perform like that,
that's
though.
how they perform, and that's in their trial gardens. So we go to all the trials. But we examined them to see what the components were. They were not the colors I would have picked out to go together. But my gosh, they just worked like magic. It was really, really brilliant.
Well, it is like an artist's palette. It's like Monet's palette, not necessarily colors that you and I would put together, but when you see it, it is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And look how beautiful. And that's really one of the wonderful things about buying with Cottage Farms is it's not just about getting the plants, it's about getting the right plants together.
Yeah.
If you're not super confident in your design choices, well, you know, Philip and his team have done it for you, and you're gonna get all 6 of them. Even if you are really confident in your design choices, it is so nice to be able to get these expert selections home.
And
They are
big
just
blooms
gorgeous.
that will work if you want a whole lot of color in a hot area, and you want an annual that's going to give you more color coverage than anything that we offer. This is our #1 selling annual,
Stunning.
the #1 thing on auto delivery that we have ever offered. People come back every year and they get this every single year.
Well, they should get it now because, you know, close to 10,000 have been ordered. That is no joke. So
I wouldn't be
grab them
without
now.
these. It's one of those things in my garden where I'm going to run out of light bulbs before I'm going to run out of this. Because I
They are
love them.
beautiful. I don't know which color I like better, and the nice thing is you don't have
You
to
get all of
decide.
them.
They all look so pretty together, don't they? So this is Monet Magic. We're seeing it for the first time in 2018. If you want it for 2019, by all means go on auto delivery, and we'll send it out to you. Okay, so we have 15 minutes left with this big deal, which is our knockout roses, and we're going to take a quick look at